was like, yeah, I want you to hear the album, and I want you to see these pieces that Barman designed for my next tour. Of course, for Harlem and me is like, getting on that album. I ain't tell him that, but I got up. It was like 7 o'clock in the morning. Like, I don't even wake up that early, and it was God, because I don't even know what made me even like happen to get up and check my email, randomly check my.
The story first started circulating online. It didn't sound like an ordinary piece of celebrity gossip. The headlines were dramatic, the reactions were emotional, and social media seemed to explode overnight with people trying to figure out what was true and what was not. A controversial public figure had made a series of bold claims about major celebrities. And within hours, videos, posts, and debates were everywhere. Some viewers believed the statements immediately, while others questioned the motives behind releasing such shocking information in the first place. At first, many people thought it was simply another viral rumor that would disappear after a few days. The entertainment world constantly produces dramatic stories, and most of them fade quickly once the next trending topic appears. But this situation felt different. The claims were intense, personal, and emotional. And because well-known names were involved, the conversation spread much faster than anyone expected. Fans, bloggers, and commentators all started discussing the situation at the same time, creating a wave of speculation that seemed impossible to control. One of the biggest reasons the story gained so much attention was the way it was presented. Instead of sounding like casual gossip, it was delivered in a dramatic, urgent tone that made viewers feel as if they were witnessing something historic. Words like explosive, shocking, and game-changing were repeated again and again, encouraging people to keep watching, keep sharing, and keep debating. The emotional delivery alone was enough to make millions of viewers curious, even before they examined whether the claims were supported by verified facts. Soon, reaction videos began appearing across different platforms. Some creators expressed disbelief, others defended the celebrities involved, and many simply tried to analyze the timeline of events to see whether the story made sense. In the digital age, reactions spread almost as fast as the original claims themselves. Every comment section became a debate room filled with people arguing, questioning, and sometimes spreading additional rumors that made the situation even more confusing. Another reason the controversy grew so quickly was the public's long-standing fascination with celebrity lives. Fans often feel emotionally connected to artists whose music, movies, or performances have been part of their daily lives for years. When Irmer suggests something serious or dramatic about a well-known figure, people react strongly because they feel personally invested. Some rush to defend the celebrity they admire, while others assume the worst before any official confirmation. Appears this emotional involvement is what often turns a simple rumor into a full-scale viral storm. As the discussions continued, people started asking an important question. Why do these kinds of stories spread so easily? Part of the answer lies in the speed of modern communication. Decades ago, information moved slowly through newspapers or television reports. Today, a single video or post can reach millions of people within minutes. Once a rumor begins trending, it becomes difficult to stop. Even if later information proves that the claims were exaggerated or misunderstood, by that time, the story has already traveled too far to be easily corrected. Another factor is the way dramatic content captures attention. Balanced explanations rarely go viral as quickly as emotional, sensational messages. When a story is presented as shocking or tragic, people feel compelled to click, watch, and share, sometimes without checking whether the information has been verified. Content creators understand this reality, which is why some choose dramatic language and suspenseful storytelling techniques. These methods make viewers feel as if they are uncovering hidden secrets, even when the situation is still unclear. Meanwhile, the celebrities mentioned in the controversy often face a difficult situation. Responding too quickly can sometimes make the story seem more important, while remaining silent can allow rumors to grow unchecked. Public figures must balance protecting their privacy with addressing public curiosity. And that balance is not always easy to maintain. In many cases, official statements come later after managers, legal teams, and advisors carefully decide the best approach. As days passed, the online conversation shifted from the original claims to a broader discussion about media responsibility. Some commentators began asking whether audiences should be more cautious before believing dramatic accusations. Others pointed out how quickly people share information without verifying its accuracy, unintentionally helping rumors spread even further. This part of the debate highlighted an important truth. In the digital era, every viewer also plays a role in how quickly stories travel. Another lesson many observers noticed was how isolated narratives can change public perception. A single viral claim, even if unconfirmed, can temporarily reshape how audiences view a celebrity. Fans who once admired an artist without hesitation may suddenly feel uncertain, while critics may use the moment to amplify negative opinions. This shows how fragile public reputation can be, especially when millions of people are watching every headline and reacting in real time. Despite the intensity of the online discussions, some voices encouraged patience. They reminded audiences that serious claims require reliable evidence and that rushing to judgment rarely leads to accurate conclusions. Over time, these calmer perspectives help shift part of the conversation toward media literacy, encouraging viewers to question sources, examine motivations, and wait for verified information before forming strong opinions. Interestingly, the controversy also revealed how entertainment news often blends facts, speculation, and storytelling. Many viral stories are presented in a way feels dramatic, almost like a movie script, even when the details are still uncertain. This storytelling style keeps audiences engaged. But it can also blur the line between confirmed information and unverified claims. Recognizing this difference is essential for anyone trying to understand what is really happening behind the headlines. As the days turned into weeks, the intensity of the reaction slowly began to decrease, just as happens with most viral moments. New trending topics appeared, conversations shifted, and people who had been deeply involved in the debate gradually returned to their usual routines. Still, the episode left an impression, served as a reminder of how quickly public opinion can be influenced by dramatic announcements and how important it is to approach sensational stories with a thoughtful mindset. For many observers, the biggest takeaway was not about the specific claims themselves, but about the larger system that allows such stories to spread. Social media rewards speed and emotional impact, which means dramatic rumors often travel farther than quiet corrections. Understanding this pattern helps audiences become more careful consumers of information, choosing to verify before sharing and to analyze before reacting.
The studio immediately. He was showing me the clothes, and I was like, he was like, see, I knew you appreciate it. Like, you just need that one friend that get it. I get it. You know what I'm saying? Like, same thing with bro. When I first met him, we had on the same exact sneakers and some cargo shorts. Like, yeah, all the way there. He started playing like, can we get? So he's like, yeah, I'm humming and shit. I'm like, ad-libbing and shit. Like, speechless. He was like, oh, like, so you say you want to go to the booth and just listen to the job? I was like, yeah.
In the end, the situation became another example of how modern celebrity culture operates. Fame brings admiration and opportunity, but it also brings constant scrutiny and the risk of public controversies that may grow far beyond the original event. For viewers, the lesson is equally important. Every viral story is not necessarily a confirmed truth, and every shocking headline deserves a moment of careful thought before being accepted as fact. The internet will always produce dramatic moments that capture attention for a short time. Some of those stories will be true, others exaggerated, and some completely misunderstood. What determines the long-term impact is how people respond, whether they choose immediate reaction or thoughtful evaluation. In a world where information travels instantly, patience and critical thinking have become more valuable than